I did not want to do this topic. It was on the list and it was on high demand. This topic's going to be about depression and why I'm so depressed and why other people with autism are depressed in the first place. So, I'll share with you, personal experiences, and maybe there's some people out there that can relate. In fact, I am not so happy that I do not want to make eye contact at the moment. This is probably what a lot of people with autism would do anyway. They want to avoid human contact just so that they could, not make a scene or not cause any drama, or just because it makes them feel better. They rather be talking with other things, inanimate objects. Like, for example, I would just talk to my hand when with these certain situations that kind of goes down. I do things that not a lot of people would do, and out of the ordinary, and when they see these things and call me out otherwise, I'd certain feelings would kind of appear and or showcased, and it doesn't really make me feel too good. I'm trying my best, just trying my best, just trying my best to fit in and make friends. In fact, one of the main reasons why I wrote this book, Population 1, was in hopes of making new friends. That was the main reason. I know I've said this so many times in different interviews, and I was wondering, a lot of times I kind of wonder if that people are actually listening to these to that message. It's like, I just want to make friends. That was the main reason why I wrote Population 1, and it becomes lonesome, lonely, having autism and all that kind of stuff. Trying to get rid of it, but instead I am negotiating with it, I guess you could say. Negotiating, just of having it, and making a deal to make it more workable and all that kind of thing. But even that's still pretty hard, even today. When I'm out of high school and all that good stuff. I'm known for being someone with autism. I mean, that's kind of there's no escape from this. I can't escape from this. This is who I am. So that's why throughout my entire elementary and intermediate and middle and high school, I have this idea where I can be what they call someone who has so many different personalities and different swings or different sides to a person that's there's no true real sides. I can't remember exactly what how I said it in the book, but I'm pretty sure I have it in Becoming One. It was, I am what people want me to be. That's just part of the deal. That's it feels good. It feels good to be different people every so often, and even that can be quite lonesome at times, because there comes a point where it's like, who am I? What am I here for? That kind of thing. It's like, I'm sure a lot of people with depression kind of feel the same way, and it comes to a point where it's like existentialism kind of thing. I think that's how you word it. And to be honest, all this time, going through high school, I used to be someone completely different, other than being the person behind Autismworks. I used to be wild. I used to be crazy. I used to be quite an entertainer, I guess you can say. In my first and second book combined, there was a bunch of examples of what I would do as an entertainer. It was back in the day. That's who I was back then, And going back to those things, I sometimes kind of miss that side of Tyler. He's an entertainer and trying to make people laugh. I don't think I'm that funny, not anymore anyway. Well, I never really was that funny to begin with, and such. And I've tried so hard, and maybe even tried to make Dad laugh or something like that. It's every time he does, I mean, that to me, it feels like my day is complete. When I make Dad laugh and stuff. But I do not see my dad that much anymore. It is quite true anyway. After certain actions, back then I just all I want to do is just try to make Dad proud and stuff, and it's hard to do so when I don't really see him that much. And I know that he's always been supportive and tells me that's loves me and is so proud of me every time we get together. It's good. I mean, it's really good. But it's like just not being there every day like my mom and all that kind of stuff too. Because Mom, she's there with me every day. I'm not really quite ashamed, when it comes to, living with your mom or, all that kind of stuff. It's okay, really. I don't feel, I'm not too, embarrassed by that statement. And in fact, why should anyone be embarrassed by that statement? It's because, it's their moms and I love my mom very much. And just, it feels good. It feels good to, be with family and all that kind of thing. And, the main reason why is just to not, be alone, I guess you can say too, which was kind of the whole point of Population 1 to begin with, is to find my friends and, just to reconnect with people at school and since it was a week late after launch, I feel like I have been failing of accomplishing that. And I didn't really ask for notoriety or even a business for doing this. I just wrote just because it comforts me. Because it comforts me. Becoming one, it was my attempt of reaching out even further so that they can share some stuff with me and make connections and maybe possibly make those concept ideas possible. Those ones with the concept companies, I guess you can say that I made up. It's all in Becoming One, so feel free to check them out. I just want to try to get back to entertainment and try to get back to what I was wanting to do, and even scheduling for that, for work and all that kind of stuff. It can be a little hard for me anyway, personally. For anyone out there that's so much better at scheduling and coming up with new routines, please let me know. Even I need some help, and I'm always reaching out. I'm always reaching out for help when I'm in these certain states and of sad thoughts, I guess you can say, whether it be family or my counselor or even like any other adults, my doctor. I don't feel comfortable doing it with friends because friends, it's like you just want to have fun and all that kind of thing. I know friends work much differently, of course. With you can be open to anyone, all that kind of stuff, and those are good. That's a good friend, and for me, for whatever reason, I just don't feel comfortable doing it with peers my age. I feel more comfortable doing it with people who are much more mature than me. And that just kind of works on that kind of thing too. I guess one of the main reasons for depression was just being alone and just like if you think about it this way, it's like every so often I go to the mirror and kind of just scream at saying, "Why can't you see what I see?" That's basically what I've wanted to say to other people for a long time, because it's like trying so hard to explain and to share what I see, but I don't think it's it's kind of hard just for people to not explain or to not see what I see, and it's like it's right there. It's why can't you see it? For what I've for one of those things and stuff too, and that can be kind of frustrating. It's become so lonesome that feels like that you're the only one that can see this, from the tiniest of details, for instance, anyway. And that's pretty much why I wrote the book Problem Becoming One, and it's just so I could try to explain it a little bit more clear for certain things that I do see, and just looking for people that understand. And that part to me is the ultimate reason why I get so down and just all I can really do is just dream that there are people out there that does understand and want to help, and so we could get back to having fun. I kind of like that. I wouldn't mind doing that. I wouldn't mind going back to high school and be the wild entertainer and all that kind of stuff. Something like that too. Something about being on stage is just so nice, and that's what I used to be. I used to be an entertainer. I used to be being a DJ or like an announcer, and all these kind of cool fun things to put on a show. And one of the main reasons was not for attention, but just for acceptance, and just for for hopes of making new friends. And I'm never that kind of guy where it's like where it's like look at me, I can do this, pay attention to me and all that kind of stuff too. I'm not the kind of guy that wants to be like all boastful and has a big fat ego and all that kind of stuff. For those kind of things. No, I just want to make friends. That's the main reason. And, wrote a book just to try to just for that attempt, and I failed. I feel like I failed, and I'll just have to keep trying. Keep trying doing these different things, and for the meantime, I'll continue to sign the books and sign for Becoming One. And thinking out loud, I think I'm feeling a little bit slightly better. For in the meantime, as soon as this video ends, I'm first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start up a warm bath and read a good book in the tub. That's what I like to do for these kind of situations. It comforts me. Another thing that comforts me for down sad thoughts is driving. One known fact is that I wanted to be a race car driver, and I'm not a race car driver right now, am I? No, I'm not. But then again, there's always going to be one chance. Just not sure what when that's going to be, because it's a busy world, and I know that it's possible with proper scheduling things will turn out a lot better. I do have hope for that anyway too, and for the time being, I think I'm ready for my bathtub and read a good book along the way.